everyone. I'm Vaishnavi Ayush Shinde. I'm from D.Y. Patil College of Engineering. Uh, Today we are looking introduction to bevel and worm gear. In this chapter, we are understanding key gears types in mechanical engineering. First, we are looking comparison of bevel gear and worm gear. Uh, Look, we are looking a diagram of picture of straight bevel gear and worm gear or worm wheel. Okay, typically straight bevel gears are typically 90-degree but can vary. Also in worm gear, it transmits power at 90-degree with high speed reduction. Visuals of bevel gear are 3D bevel gear mesh, and visuals of worm gear are slide view of worm gear mesh. Okay. Now we are looking what is gear. A gear is a mechanical component with teeth cut into a wheel or cylinder used to transmit power and motion between rotating shafts. Gear change the speed, torque and direction of mechanical engineering. We are looking types of gear. There are nine types of gear, which are worm gear, helical gear, double helical gear, spiral bevel gear, meter gear, straight bevel gear, internal gear, spur gear, and rack and panel. Okay. Now we are looking key characteristics of gear. The key characteristics of gear are teeth, gear mesh, material, and gear ratio. In teeth, gear have evenly spaced teeth around their circumference. Teeth engage mesh with another gear's teeth to transmit motion without slipping. In gear mesh, when two or more gear mesh, one act as a driver and the other as a driven gear. Okay. This interaction determines the direction, speed, and torque of ratio. Material gear are typically made from steel, cast iron, brass, plastic, or composite materials, depending on application strength and durability requirement. In gear ratio defined as gear ratio is equals to number of teeth on driven gear number of teeth on driven gear per xt gear ratio. Okay, a higher gear ratio means higher torque but lower gear and vice versa. Okay, next introduction to bevel gear. Now we are looking what is bevel gear. A bevel gear is a type of gear where the teeth are cut on conical surface and the axis of two shafts intersect, usually at 90-degree angle. These gears are used to transmit power between shaft and not parallel but intersecting. Now, what is cone distance? Cone distance or dimension from apex of pitch cone to pitch circle equal to pitch diameter. Okay, the key character here we are looking at the key characteristics of bevel gear is their cone shape design. Here we are looking cone distance, which allows them to change the direction of power transmission, often from the horizontal shaft to the vertical. Okay. Next, types and application. Types of bevel gears. There are four types: straight bevel gear, spiral bevel gear, zeroil, and hypoid. In straight bevel gear, teeth are straight and taper towards the apex. Simple to manufacture, noisier under loads. Spiral gear teeth are curved, providing smoother uh, and handle higher loads and speeds. Zero bevel gear, hybrid between straight and spiral, balance between simplicity and performance. In hyper gear, offset shaft, common in vehicle differentials, allow for larger contact area and smoother motion. Uh, Now we are looking applications of bevel gear, automotive differential, hand drills, helicopter gearbox, industrial mixing equipments, and printing machines. Next, we are looking advantages and limitations of bevel gear. In advantages of bevel gear, efficient power transmission between intersecting shafts, smooth and controlled directional changes, high torque capacity, space saving design. Now challenges or limitations. More complex to manufacture than spur gear. Must be precisely mounted to avoid misalignment. Increased wear if improperly lubricated. Spiral type may require matched gear pair due to asymmetry. Next. Introduction, second part, introduction to worm gear. What is worm gear? Worm gear is a specific type of gear arrangement made up of two main components, worm and worm wheel. In worm, this is a screw-shaped gear that assembles the threaded bolt, and in worm wheel, it is a gear that meshes with a worm and usually has teeth shape to engage with the threads of the worm. Now we are looking to the key characteristics of a worm gear: axis orientation, mechanism, gear, self-locking features, and efficiency. In axis orientation, the worm and the worm wheel are set at 90-degree angle. In mechanism, the worm drives the worm wheel through a sliding action rather than rolling. Gear ratio, a worm gear often very high gear reduction in a single stage, often ranging from 20 is to 1 to even 300 is to 1. Even locking self-locking features. In many cases, the worm gear cannot be driven backward by the worm wheel, making it ideal for load holding applications. Inefficiency, lower than other gears due to friction from sliding contact, usually between 50% to 90%. Okay. In now next, types and application of worm gear. Types of worm gear are single-throated worm gear, cone-type worm gear, double-throated worm gear, and cone-type worm gear. In single-throated worm gear, we are looking structure, contact, load capacity, and use case. In structure, the worm wheel is curved, wrapping partially around the worm. In contact, more teeth arrangement than non-throated surface contact instead of line contact. Load capacity, medium. Use case, medium load application with better efficiency than non-throated gear. Now in cone type worm gear, we are looking structure and use case. In structure, the worm wheel has a conical shape, and use case, specialized machinery where compact layer and shaft positioning are keys. Third is double throated worm gear or hourglass worm gear. Okay. Structure, in this structure, both the worm and the worm wheel are curved. The worm has a hourglass shape. Contact, high contact area, surface to surface contact. Load capacity is high. Use case are high load and high torque application, use majorly used in elevators, heavy conveyors, etc. Now cone type worm gear, this is less common type of worm gear. In this structure, the worm wheel has a conical shape, same as cone type worm gear. Use case is specialized machinery where compact layer and shaft positions are key. Now we are looking applications of worm gear. Uh, there are 8 applications where worm gear is used: in lift and elevators, conveyor system, musical instrument tuning mechanism, telescopes and optical device, hoist and cranes, automation steering system, gate and valve actuator, and rotary tables. We are looking why and the benefits of these applications. Uh, why worm gear are used in lift and elevators? Worm gears prevent the platform from falling when power is off due to the self locking nature. Benefit is safety and control. In conveyor system, why worm gear are used? The need of smooth, slow, and control movement. And benefits are high gear reduction, allow precise speed controls. In musical instrumental tuning mechanism, because precise small angle adjustment with no backlash, used in guitar tuning pitches, violin, fine tuners. Okay, sorry. Telescopes and optical devices, because very fine adjustment of position and angle, Benefits: prevent backlashes and ensure stability. Hoist and cranes, because it can hold heavy loads in place even when not powered. Benefits: load holding and safety under stresses. Automotive steering system, smooth gear movement in compact space. Note: replaced by more modern system in many vehicles. Gate and valve actuator, because controlled opening, closing, and hold position without drift. Rotary tables, CNG machines, because precise angular control positioning. Next, we are looking its advantages and limitation of warm gear. Okay, now we are looking advantages and limitations. In advantages, there are five advantages: high gear reduction in one stage, self-locking capability, smooth and quiet operations, compact design, and shock load resistant. Such as limitations of warm gear are low efficiency, high heat generation, wear and tear, material constraint, limitation load direction. Okay, next, uh, we are looking the comparison between bevel and warm gear. uh, Comparisons like we are looking features, bevel gear and warm gear. In features, we are looking shaft orientation, gear ratio, efficiency, self-locking, reversibility, load capacity, noise level, recruitment, and application. uh, Okay, in bevel gear, shaft orientation is intersecting shaft, usually at 90 degree. In worm gear, non-intersecting perpendicular shaft. The gear ratio is moderate in bevel gear, and in worm gear it's very high. Efficiency is high in bevel gear, lower in worm gear. Self-locking is not present in bevel gear, but in warm gear it's present. Reversibility in bevel gear is reversible. Warm gear is not typically non-reversible. Okay, load capacity in bevel gear is moderate to high, but in warm gear is high or limited by heat or friction. Okay, noise level is a moderate spiral type, and in warm gear it's very quiet operation. Space requirement of bevel gear is moderate. In warm gear is compact or large reduction ratio. Application of bevel gear is differentials, drill, helicopter, rotors, etc. And also in warm gear, it uses in lifts, conveyors, and tuning machine. Okay, so thank you.